What's up, you guys? This is Jayden. I'm back with another video, and in this video today I want to discuss why modern men need to change their value system. I'm filming this video right now. It's kind of sad because my neighbors next door, they're gone. They've been here now for basically since I've been living here, so it's pretty tough. And they had all these dogs in the yard and they're all gone. So it's definitely like a kind of weird right now. But yeah, modern men need to change their value system. Look, we live in a modern world now. Society has changed. I mean, you have people out here doing all kind of things. I mean, gender doesn't necessarily even exist anymore. The world has just drastically changed in many ways. And for men especially, I feel like one part of it is that our value systems have definitely not really been set up good, because when you look at women, and of course women are amazing, they're doing their thing, but the women today are programmed and teach that they need to be working, they need to be having an established career, they need to be going out and really hustling and grinding. And for men, they don't really teach this to boys anymore. They don't teach this to guys anymore. Of course, until you go to school, get a good education, stuff like that. But it's not as promoted as it is when it comes to women. And it's important for men to understand that, that you need to value, getting an education, especially, if you're not trying to be financially free. The reality is you need to go out and really hustle, make a business, make a side business, focus on establishing a career with something. These are things that really matter, and a lot of men these days, they're not really focused on trying to build a career. They're more so focused on another topic that I'm going to talk about, and that is chasing and pedestalizing women. A lot of men out there do not really have their priorities straight. They would rather chase pleasure and pussy than actually go out and get a career. And a lot of the guys who go out and they chase women for the majority of their lives, they have nothing really to show for it. They're not making $50,000 a year. They're not making $60,000, $70,000 a year. A lot of them they're working low-end jobs that are making them 20-something thousand, almost up to 30 a year, which is barely even enough to really survive in this world today. So a lot of men now they are constantly chasing women. They're pedestalizing women. And when you put someone on a pedestal, you realize that you're basically saying that this person is better than me, and that I admire this person and I value them more than I value myself. Nah, bro, you need to be putting the value towards yourself. You need to be working on you. You need to be focused on developing yourself before you even go out and try to interact with any type of woman. This is why self-improvement is so important, because you get the opportunity to really learn yourself more. You get to evaluate yourself more and really work on your strengths and, most importantly, your weaknesses. And one of those weaknesses is that many men have is constantly chasing women. A lot of men aren't really grounded in their nature, and some men who may be in relationships, they may end up cheating, and they may end up doing the wrong thing because they don't have their values and priorities straightened. And a lot of men would rather chase tail than focus on trying to really figure everything out within their life. And many still go down this path and they have nothing in their life to show for it. So my advice, bro, value yourself, work on yourself, get your life together before you even interact with any type of woman. You need to be getting your shit together. Another one that is really important to know is that many men as well, it's kind of the opposite. Some men really don't value women at all. Look at the red pill and what it's teaching men now these days, to not really care about women, not to value them, and to basically what did AMS what did he say, fuck him and toss him to the side of the road. Bro, what in the heck is up with that, bro? Like, come on now, you got to be better than that. You got to be more honorable and better man. And if you don't like that woman, simply move on. You don't hit, like, be a dog and just F her and then just move on. Nah, bro, if she's not a valuable woman, a low value woman, all you do, you simply move on. Don't waste anybody's time. You'll save you more time, and it'll save them more time with your life. And that's why it's important, man, that once you finally get the woman, that you value her and that you appreciate her and that she fits your criteria and your standards. Most importantly, you both have the same values and everything is aligned full front. That's really, really important. Another one, I think this one right here may be one of the most important ones really on this list, and it's because it's a big deal in today's society. As I talked about earlier, how women are going out and getting the bag with their career, but men are not masculine anymore. I mean, let's be real. These are topics that we all talk about all the time, but many men are not in touch with that masculine energy, or they don't have really any masculine influence in their lives. Let's think about it. Growing up, I was lucky enough to have some masculine influence in my life. My grandfather, my dad was pretty masculine. My uncle was. I've had some really good men come into my life. But then as well, I was growing up still my mom was a single parent. So my mom had to be both the mom and the dad. And she was a pretty tough mom. So I really, respect that in that way. But I still grew up, think about going to school with the teachers and the environment, society. I was surrounded by nothing but women. So, and a lot of men, what happened, when they're always surrounded by women, and I know somebody who's like this, who was surrounded by nothing but women, and they were always soft on him, and he didn't really grow into become really anything in his life because his mom was so soft on him. And, he's not really doing much of nothing with his life, and she doesn't really hold him accountable or anything like that. So it's really sad to see that many men out there who are like that and who aren't really trying to make something of themselves with their lives. And this is why it's important, man. Like, when it comes to your masculinity, man, like, find a tribe of men who are trying to do the same thing you're doing. Find people, find friends, you don't necessarily have to find friends, but look for people who have the same value system as you do when it comes to really leveling up your life and trying to become a better person. Find people who are going to really just uplift you in your life. That's really, really important to know and to have. So it's really important, man, that you have just more masculine energy about you. And this is naturally going to come when you start really working on your purpose and working on your grind. That masculine energy will naturally exude from you because, well, you got your purpose and you are working on trying to level up your life into a bigger and better way. But overall, I don't have a lot of time, but this video, it's really important that men need to really focus on changing their value system, because many times they don't really teach us about this, about men having a value system. They don't teach us about trying to have standards and having morals and principles that you follow by and that you live by until the day you die. And that's going to change throughout life. Your values and stuff, they will change, but through the journey you still know what is important and what's good and what's bad. And I don't think that's been really taught to men, and it's really important to know that we all have to hold ourselves accountable. I'm not perfect. I made all the mistakes in the book and I still continue to make mistakes. But it's about getting back on the right track and leveling up your life. So focusing on building a great value system that you can live by and have great principles and morals that you can take along your entire life. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos each and every single week. Have a good day. Peace.